This week on Foods with Flavor, I made something, but I'm not going to quite tell you what it is. So hold on and I'll show you how to do it. So I came up with this about 6 months, a year ago. I can't really remember. And it's bizarre. It's a really odd mixture for a sandwich. So what we have here is chicken fried steak, steamed green beans tossed in a balsamic glaze with mozzarella. Now, in the recipe here, my daughter ate all the mozzarella, and so I just had to put some American cheese on it so it looks like mozzarella. But we'll assume it's mozzarella, and then coated with a little bit of green onions on top of a really nice hamburger roll. Now I know it sounds bizarre, but you have to try it. It is really, really good. All right, so we have some cube steak here, and you want that about the size of a hamburger roll. And I'm just going to season that on both sides, and this is just a salt mixture. And after I've done that, I'm going to coat it with some unbleached flour on both sides. And we're just breading this, and so you're just going to coat it and then let it sit for a little bit. And then I have coming up here 2 eggs, and I'm going to whip those. And that's just a little bit of salt in there with the eggs. It just fell in when I was mixing it. And then the breading is just half flour, half seasoned breadcrumbs, and that's it. So you're going to then coat it in the egg mixture and then coat it in the flour. And here I'm using olive oil for this, just for the flavor, because we're just lightly frying it on both sides until it's brown. And then I stick that in an oven at 400 degrees for 10 minutes. And this is just plain water and a few green beans. And I'm just going to steam those for about 5 minutes. And once those are done, I'm just going to drain that off, the water out. And then I took the same pan and I'm just putting some balsamic vinegar in here and some sugar, and you're going to reduce that until it coats the spoon. It's going to stink up your house, so be ready for it. So once it is done reducing, I take the green beans and I just kind of coat them in that thick balsamic glaze to kind of get it all over it. Just after the meat is finished, I put mozzarella cheese on top of it and melt it, and then you take those glazed green beans and actually quite liberally drizzle some more of that glaze on it, because the meat's pretty thick, and if you just put a little bit on, it might not have enough flavor. And this is what it looks like when it's done. It's absolutely delicious.